हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक। आज हम लोग देखने वाले द क्वेश्चन आंसर ऑफ टाइम एंड मोशन। एज आई हैव ऑलरेडी सेंड द पीडीएफ ऑफ दिस चैप्टर एंड दिस देयर आर द क्वेश्चन आंसर ऑफ टाइम एंड मोशन, राइट? सो नाउ वन बाय वन विल गो थ्रू फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल द एसिस। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऑफ एसिस इज व्हाट आर सम कॉमनली यूज्ड यूनिट्स ऑफ टाइम। सो एज वी हैव ऑलरेडी सीन, time is measured in a second, minutes, hours and milliseconds. So that answer you can write. And next, second question is give example in which you need to measure time, like when we require time to measure. So we all know that during a race time, when a sprinter is running 100 meter or 200 meter, that time we need to measure. Then timing of a school, like school is at 7:30 and ends at 2:30. So for the timing, knowing the timing, then to getting the heartbeat when we are going for doctor, and the pulse rate. So in a race, the timing of a school and heartbeat as well as the impulse rate, we require to measure a time. Next question is how accurate are mechanical and electronic stopwatch. So while explaining, I have told mechanical stopwatch is accurate as per 0.1 second up to, and electronic is up to 0.01 second. Means electronic is more precious or more precision device, right? Next question is is on page number 15, ss2. So ss2 first question is what is rate. So rate is nothing but when we are comparing any physical quantity with time is called rate. So the definition of rate is simple: comparison of physical quantity with time is called the rate. And next question, how is the rate useful in day to day life, and give two example. So how the rate actually useful. So rate describes how our quantity changes with respect of time. Obviously we need to know, like if distance is changing with time, it will give you the speed. If speed is changing with the time, then it will give you the acceleration. So in that manner only rate is useful in our day to day life. And the examples are like number of words typed in per minute, how many words you can write, as well as heartbeat of our heart, what is the heartbeat as per 1 minute, and how many kilometer a car can travel. So by that we can get the speed of a car, right? Now next question, can you think some uses of speed in your life? What are the uses? Again the same uses. So first of all we need to know the speed of vehicle, then we need to know the heartbeat and pulse rate, etc. are the uses of speed in our life. Then next question, name two type of instruments that can be used to measure time interval. I have already told mechanical and stopwatch and electronic stopwatch is measuring the interval between the time interval or duration between the two thing. Like if a person is going from A to B, then what time it has been taken, that can be recorded by the stopwatches, and there are two type of stopwatch. Now the problems are there, numerical problems. So I have already told how to get the formula and what are the formula. So first question is the time period we need to find of a pendulum. No, time period is already given about 0.2 seconds. How many oscillations will it complete in 15 seconds? So total time is 15 seconds is given, and time period is given. So as we know the time period का formula होता है, time period is equal to total time taken by number of oscillation. So time period they given 0.2 seconds and total time taken they have given 15 seconds. Then we need to find the only number of oscillations. So put that everything again here. So if you are putting, then 0.2 second here, 15 second here, number of oscillation here. So number of oscillations will go here and this 0.2 will come here. So 15 by 0.2 means nearly 75 oscillation will complete in 15 seconds. Next question is, if the amplitude of a pendulum is amplitude now given 4.5 centimeter, right? So how much distance the bob of pendulum will cover to complete one oscillation? So as I already told, in one oscillation there are 4 amplitude. Directly you can solve this, no, by without formula, like 4. So in one oscillation how many amplitude it will finish? So 4.5 into 4. So that is directly 4.5 is equal to 1 by 4 of distance. This is the our formula. So if you are putting the numerical value in formula, then you will get the answer of 18 centimeter, right? Now next question is, a rabbit travel 225 meter in 1.5 hour. Then calculate the speed in meter per second and as well as kilometer per hour. So first of all we'll write all the quantities, like distance is given as 225 meter. If you will convert this 225 meter in kilometer, then 225 divided by 1000, so 0.225 kilometer. Then they gave the time is equal to 1.5 hour they given. if you want to measure it into the minute, then 1.5 into 60, so 90 minutes. Then again time, if you want to change it into the seconds, then 5400 again multiplied by 60. Now speed formula is there, speed is equal to distance into time, distance divided by time. So distance is given 225 in meter and 5400 in seconds. So by this manner we can get the speed in meter per second. So 225 divided by 5400 second, that will give you the 4.1416 meter per second. Now next they are asking speed in kilometer per hour. So now you need to put all the quantity in kilometer and hour. So here kilometer is equal to 0.225 kilometer hai, right? 0.225 we have calculated, and 1.5 hour is given in the question. So 0.225 divided by 1.5 is equal to 0.15 kilometer per hour is our answer, right? Now next directly come to the evaluate. Assess has been finished. Now in evaluate, first question MCQ is there. In MCQ first question they are asking what is the SI unit of average speed. So option A is correct, meter per second है, speed की SI unit होती है meter per second. Then second question, which is an example of periodic motion. Periodic motion का example, all three example given, that all are of the periodic motion. So you can write the option D is correct answer. Then next question, if I will move, then which of the following is not a rate. रेट किसको नहीं बोलते हैं, तो रेट इज व्हाट वाज द रेट. रेट मींस द कंपैरिजन ऑफ एनी क्वांटिटी विथ टाइम. टाइम के साथ में अगर हम कंपैरिजन करते हैं, लाइक अगर डिस्टेंस है तो डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम, दिस इज द कंपैरिजन, राइट. इन सेम मैनर देयर वन एग्जांपल इज गिवन, अमाउंट ऑफ food consumed by each family member. Here no time is describing, so this is not a rate, right. Next, which statement is correctly describes speed. Speed means distance by time, right. So here distance traveled they given, and at a 1 meter per second, so you can write the option D. Then next question, in a distance time graph uniform motion will be, I have told uniform motion will be like how uniform motion in a graph, in a graph uniform motion will like this, straight line. So this is a straight line, so straight line D is the answer. Then in short answer type, first question is about our numerical problem. That in numerical they are asking an artificial satellite travels at the speed is given, express in speed, it is in meter per second, so we need to convert it into kilometer per hour, right. So now 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer, that we all know. So if we want to convert that 20,000 meter, now no need to convert, we will convert it later. So for now in 1 hour there are 3600 seconds, so speed is equal to 20,000 meter per second they given. So meter, that we need to convert into kilometers, so divided by 1000, and the time is given in second, that we need to convert into the hour, so multiplied by 3600. So 20,000 into 3600 divided by 1000 is equal to 72,000 kilometer per hour will be our answer. Then next, draw a distance time graph of butterfly moving around flowers at a speed of 0.25 meter per second. They given the speed, calculate the distance travel in 1 minute. Time given, speed is given, so we can find the distance. As a speed is equal to distance by time, speed they given 0.25, time they given 60 seconds, so distance divided by 60 is equal to 0.25. 60 अगर वहाँ जाएगा, then 60 multiplied by 0.25, so 15 meter is the distance, or 15 meter is the distance that we can plot on the graph, as this graph is given here. So here distance is 15 and time is 60 seconds, means 1 minute. So here this graph will come like this, and the straight line, one point will be here, one point is here, so we can connect the points. Then next question, how speed is different from average speed. So it is speed, what is the definition of a speed? Speed can be defined as the distance traveled per unit time at a particular interval की बात करो या लंबे इंटरवल की बात करो, but average speed is the total distance cover. Maybe your bus stop at one time, so then that time will be counted, that time will be, we will add that time, right. So in that manner the average speed is total distance covered divided by total time taken. Now next question, what is a graph? Name its type and explain one. So graph is nothing but is a comparison or illustration relationship between two variable quantities, like we have seen here distance and here time. So this is the variable quantity, distance is different thing and time is different thing. So that plotting especially on a axis, this is our y axis, this is our x axis. If anything is on vertical side, that is y axis, horizontal side is x axis. So that only definition is given. Graph is a diagram to show the relationship between two variable quantities, each measured along one of pair of axis. Axis means x and y axis. Now we know there are three type of graphs. First one is bar graph, pie graph and line graph. So I'll explain what is bar graph. So bar graph is, it shows that the object covers different distances in equal interval of a time. So here this, like this bar will come, like suppose first a car has been this much distance covered and this much time. So this of a car, this bar is for b car, this is for c car, this is for d car, this is for e car. So like this bar structure will come every time. So that is our bar graph, right? Now next question, name the principle on which the following instruments work. कौन से principle पे काम करते हैं, क्या उनका method है? So first one was sundial. Sundial I have already told will works on the shadow formation in sunlight, because night time में ये काम नहीं करती है ना. So shadow formation in sunlight. Then second one is water clock. So water clock का principle होता है inward और ऐसे inward and outward फ्लो ऑफ ए वाटर, रेगुलेटेड फ्लो होता है, उस पर ये काम करती है वाटर क्लॉक. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, हाउ कैन वी गेट टू नो हाउ फास्ट और स्लो एन ऑब्जेक्ट इज मूविंग? सो दैट वी कैन नो बाय डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल एंड टाइम टेकन. ड्यूरिंग द एक्सप्लेनेशन ऑफ अ चैप्टर आई टोल्ड इफ हाउ फास्ट मीन्स स्पीड वी आर मेजरिंग ना, एंड स्पीड इज नथिंग बट डिस्टेंस बाय time. So here that only written, distance traveled and time taken by the object. Now next question, Anu wants to measure a time interval of an activity in science laboratory. Help her to choose the best instrument, because she want to measure a time between two interval. Like suppose she is starting work at A and finishing at a B point, then what time actually has been taken, that she need to measure. So that can be measured by any of the stopwatch, like mechanical stopwatch and electrical stopwatch. But which one is the proper? We have no, I told you that electrical stopwatch is accurate up to the 0.01 second, up to 0.01 second, that one is accurate. So we are using electronics, we will prefer to use electronic stopwatch, right? Now next question, question number 8, how does the following factors affects the time period of the pendulum? So while discussing time period, I told the mass of the bob will not affect anything, उसका कोई लेना देना नहीं है. Then length of the string, yes, obviously जितनी लंबी लाइन होगी उतना ज़्यादा टाइम पीरियड होगा. सो डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द टाइम पीरियड. अगर टाइम पीरियड एक है तो आपका लेंथ है वो भी 1 सेंटीमीटर के आसपास हो सकता है. देन अगर आपने लेंथ को 2 गुना कर दिया है, देन आपका टाइम पीरियड भी मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 2 हो जाएगा, राइट? सो एंड नेक्स्ट वन इज एम्पलीट्यूड. सो एम्पलीट्यूड अगेन देयर विल बी नो इफेक्ट ऑन टाइम पीरियड. देन नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन of long answer, draw a well labeled diagram of simple pendulum and define the terms. So simple pendulum, I have already told, here we have the rigid support, and after rigid support a mean position will be there, and here the bob is attached, and if you will throw or provide the motion to this, then it will do the to and fro motion either side, both side, and at one point beyond that they cannot move. That point is called the extreme point, and the center position is the mean position. Now what is the amplitude? So amplitude is from B to A, one amplitude, A to C, again one amplitude, C to A, again one amplitude, and here to here again one amplitude. So 4 amplitudes will be there. Now they are asking the time period and amplitudes formula as well as the definition. So I'll let you know. The time period means the total time taken by bob of the pendulum to cover one oscillation. Total time taken to complete one oscillation or number of oscillation is called the time period. So that is the formula of time period, total time taken divided by number of oscillation. Then next, what is amplitude? So amplitude is the maximum distance from mean position, as I already told na, so like this this is our mean position. So if it is going from here to here, so this is one amplitude, means from mean position to extreme one side is called our amplitude. And amplitude का formula है, amplitude is nothing but 1/4 into the distance covered in one oscillation. Okay. Next, second question, explain uniform and non-uniform motion with example and draw the graph as well. So uniform motion define, I have already defined before also. So uniform motion means when a moving object travels equal distance, remember this point, equal distance in equal interval, that is called the uniform motion. For example, आवर ऑफ आवर हैंड क्लॉक कवर्स इक्वल डिस्टेंस, लाइक 1 घंटा है तो वो 1 घंटे में उतना ही कवर करेगी जो हमारी वॉच क्लॉक है, और नेक्स्ट घंटे में भी उतना ही कवर करेगी. इट मीन्स दे आर कवरिंग द इक्वल डिस्टेंस एवरी टाइम इन द इक्वल टाइम, है ना. सो दैट इज ए यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. सो दिस इज द ग्राफ ऑफ ए यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. लाइक here 10 meter, here 2 seconds, again more 10 meter, again they are taking 2 more seconds, again 10 meter they are taking 2 more seconds. So we can see the time on distance is the on the equal interval, and this line will come the straight line, that is our uniform motion. Now non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion can be defined as when a moving object travels अनइक्वल डिस्टेंसेज इन इक्वल इंटरवल ऑफ टाइम. मतलब डिस्टेंस हमेशा बराबर नहीं रहेगा, डिस्टेंस कैन वेरी बट टाइम विल बी द सेम. फॉर एन एग्जाम्पल, a bus travel on a road, it does not move with the constant speed. Obviously it does not move on the constant speed, maybe at a traffic or at a stop it will be stop for some time, but that time interval may be the same and not be the same. So we have taken one graph here, like a bus is traveling first 10 meter in 2 seconds, but next 7 in next 7 seconds again they cover only 10 meters. So it is the not variable, and our graph will be like this zigzag motion. So this is not straight, it means it is a non-uniform motion. Now next question, why do we need to measure time? Why actually we require it to measure the time? How we are measuring the time, what are the instruments from that ancient time and old time, and now what are the modern method, and which one is the accurate time, कौन देता है वो बताना है. So we need to measure time to know the daily schedule as well as the heartbeat in 1 minute, school timing, timing of transport, like बस कितने बजे आएगी, एरोप्लेन का टाइम क्या है, ट्रेन का टाइम क्या है. सो दैट ट्रांसपोर्ट का टाइमिंग, हार्ट बीट एंड ऑल कम्स अंडर वाई वी रिक्वायर्ड टू नो द टाइम. नाउ next, what are the methods? Different method we have told. Here I have listed all the methods: sundial, sand clock, water clock, stopwatch, clock मतलब जो wall पे लगाते हैं, then wrist watch, then digital watch. So these are the examples, ancient as well as the new also. So now they are asking which one is more accurate. So I have already told electronic stopwatch is more accurate and it measure up to the 0.1 second, right? Next, now we come to the numerical, all the numericals we will solve. So first numerical is, suppose you are standing on a platform of a railway station watching the train. There is a train passing without stopping in travels 20 meter per second, means the speed of train is given 20 meter per second in 6.9 seconds, means time is given. So speed is given 20, time is given 6.9, and speed का formula होता है speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is 20, distance we need to find, and time is 6.9. So 20 is here, if 6.9 will go there, that will be multiply. So 20 into 6.9 is equal to 138 meter. 138 meter लंबी है वो ट्रेन. Then next question, in a flat the lift takes 15 seconds to go from ground floor. ground floor से ऊपर जाने में 15 seconds लेती है without stopping if the height of each floor is 5 seconds. Now height is given, height is 5 meter and time is 15, and total number of floor is 4. So total distance is 4 floor and each floor of 5 meter, means total distance is equal to 20 meter. Now distance is given and time is given 15 seconds. So speed we can easily find. How to find speed? Speed is equal to distance by time, है ना. So distance by time. So distance कितना था, 5 into 4 20 divided by time is equal to 15 second. So that will be our answer. See here, 20 by 15, and if it will convert into the meter per second in points, then 0.75 meter per second. That is the answer. Then next question, The bob of a simple pendulum takes 0.3 seconds to go from one extreme position to the mean position. What is the time period? Yes, very good question. ये जो हमारा पेंडुलम था, वो पेंडुलम ये मेन पोजीशन पे था. It takes 0.3 seconds to go from one extreme position from here to here 0.3 seconds. तो उसका टाइम पीरियड क्या होगा? तो आई टोल्ड मल्टीप्लाइड बाय 4 डायरेक्टली. So 0.3 into 4, that is equal to 1.2 seconds. Formula is given. By the formula also you can apply, but this direct method 4 time is the amplitude, है ना. Then next fourth question. Anushka was sitting on swing. स्विंग जो जिगजैग हम लोग वो झूला नहीं करते, लाइक दिस टाइप का होता है, बीच में ऐसे सपोर्ट होता है, देन ऐसे जो झूला रहता है स्विंग. तो दैट स्विंग दे आर टॉकिंग अबाउट. सो द सी आस्क्ड अथर्व टू हेल्प हर टू स्विंग. अथर्व पुल्ड 50 सेंटीमीटर. ऐसा था झूला आपका, अथर्व ने 50 सेंटीमीटर इधर लिया, देन लेफ्ट इट. हाउ मच डिस्टेंस विल बी द स्विंग इन वन ओसिलेशन? वन ओसिलेशन मीन्स इधर से इधर एक, फिर ये यहाँ पे आएगा, यहाँ जाएगा, यहाँ जाएगा और यहाँ जाएगा, मतलब 4 बार हुआ ना, 1 2 3 एंड 4, सेम डिस्टेंस. सो हियर 50 सेंटीमीटर इंटू 4 अगेन, देन 200 सेंटीमीटर इज अवर आंसर. सी 200 centimeter is the answer here. 200 centimeter. Then next question, fifth one. An object moves at 10 km per hour. Speed is given 10 km per hour for 10 minutes. Time दिया हुआ है 10 मिनट में 10 किलोमीटर पर आवर की स्पीड से चलता है, एंड देन मूव्स 15 किलोमीटर फॉर 15 मिनट्स. ओके, देन फाइंड द टोटल डिस्टेंस एज वेल एज द एवरेज स्पीड. ओके, सो टोटल डिस्टेंस कितना हो जाएगा? एक केस में क्या हो रहा था कि स्पीड 10 था, सो हियर वी हैव टेकन स्पीड एज ए 10 एंड डिस्टेंस वी डोंट नो, एंड टाइम इज एक्चुअली 10 मिनट्स. सो 10 मिनट्स मीन 1/6 आवर्स. हाउ टू फाइंड 10 मिनट्स? और 1 घंटे में 60 मिनट्स, सो 10/60, 0 से 0 कैंसल, देन 1/6 इज अवर टाइम. सो 1/6. So 1/6 when it will go there, what it will come? 10 into 6, 10 into 1/6, so that will be our 5/3 kilometer distance, पहला distance. Then second distance, again this side you can measure the second distance, case 2. In that they given 15 here, and time again 15 minutes means 15/60, 1/4 hour. Right, so here we have taken 1/4 hour, so that means 15/4 kilometer. Now both distance came 5/3 as well as 15/4, so total distance is 5/3 plus 15/4. Directly you can measure. So we have measured here 5/3 plus 15/4 we have added, and we got the kilometer is equal to 6.67 kilometer. Now average speed का formula क्या था? Total distance by total time. So total distance is here 6.67 or 20/3, the same thing. Then total time, firstly they were taking 10 minutes, then 15 minutes, so total is 25 minutes, but here it is in hour, so 25/60, so that we will take, then our speed will be like 16 kilometer per hour is the answer. Now last question of a horse. The distance between the earth and the sun is इतना, बहुत सारा दिया हुआ किलोमीटर्स में. The speed of light is, speed now given 3 into 10 raised to the power 8, speed in meter per second they given. If the sun stops giving out light now, how much longer will be able to see sun? अगर एक बार अगर अभी दिन लाइट बंद कर दिया तो नेक्स्ट लाइट कितना टाइम लगता है इधर आने में, वो पूछ रहा है. तो फॉर्मूला है स्पीड इज इक्वल टू डिस्टेंस बाय टाइम. हियर स्पीड इज गिवन 3 into 10 to the power 8, in question already given, and distance is given इतना, in distance is given in kilometer. So in kilometer, if we want to convert into the meter, then multiplied by the 100,000 here. So this distance multiplied by 1000 divided by this speed will give you the time. So that will be the 1490 divided by 3, that is equal to the 496.67 seconds. Means इतना seconds लगता है सनलाइट को अर्थ